She never answered.
Jaleec, so what's going on?
I just watched you guys live stream, so let's not do the extracurricular pump faking with everybody on the panel.
I saw you in the chat the whole time.
Yeah, thank you, Adam. Okay, now I know, Adam, you're going to do what Adam do, but listen, let me tell you, everything 607 Unc said was a lie. It's a lie. I have text messages proof. I have everything I have in text messages. He was trying to blackmail me into coming back to his platform. He was mad because I quit. I texted him yesterday. I texted him yesterday and I said, you want to play in my face? I'm finna show you, like, I'm done with that shit. I text Yella. I text big homie Cece. I let everybody know, like, I'm not feeling what type of narrative they trying to push behind the scenes because everybody knew what transpired when it transpired. I don't have to lie about nothing. What would I gain from lying? How many times have I been intoxicated at No Jumper? When have I ever got fucked by anybody at No Jumper? When have I ever pushed up on anybody or tried to fuck anybody at No Jumper?
Nothing we've heard of. Yeah.
She's on recording saying
Thank you.
This is true.
I never had sex with anybody at No Jumper. So when I went to 607 Unc's platform, they were all under the impression that I really slept with Josh, that I slept with Munchie, that I slept with Almighty, that I was sleeping my way to the top, this and that, there was even a conversation with me possibly having a threesome with you and Lena. They were under the impression that I was at No Jumper just fucking like a motherfucking rabbit.
What about the recording?
I don't know what they thought, but basically they were under this impression that I was just a hoe based on the narratives that were being pushed, but I was just like, whatever. I knew it wasn't true. Skinny, I never even knew who the fuck Skinny was. I never even knew he fucking existed. The day that nigga popped up at Unc's house, he came with Yella. The day he came with Yella. I remember Blood pushed up on me, and he was like, you got the Wi-Fi. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got the Wi-Fi. Maybe you could put your phone next to my phone, because I was on the phone with my best friend, and she can contest to that. I was on the phone with my best friend, and I was like, maybe you could put your phone next to mine.
Hey, yo. Just like I said, they already had in their mind when she came over there doing the podcast that they wanted to stick a Peter Pecker in her. Oh, yeah. They wasn't thinking about, oh, she the homie and we gonna look out for Jaleec. No. They thinking about all the shit that's being said about you. On No Jumper. You out there acting like you had Josh girl mad. They all saying, oh, you was messing with Josh. They thinking, oh, she messing with Josh. She messing with this person. Oh, I can get her too. Why can't I get her? If they can get her and she be drunk, they already know you be lit out of your mind. See, you got to pay attention, man. Hey, Jaleec, you got to pay attention, baby girl. You hear me? You don't understand this game at all. You don't understand this game. And you've been embarrassing yourself by putting yourself in these situations because you want to be drunk and high. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
You know, so then he was like, no, I think I need your number or whatever. And I was like, okay, like, whatever. So then, like, boom. Yeah, like, oh, whatever. So, you feel me? My best friend was looking at me like, like, he ain't slick. And I was like, yeah, he weird, but whatever. Like, you feel me? I brushed it off. Later on that day, he left. When he left, I left. He texted me and he said, follow me on Instagram. And he texted Skinny from the 9. And so I was like, whatever. Like, you feel me? As soon as I go to my Instagram, he was like prioritized. You know how like it's prioritized by like your notoriety on Instagram. So can you hear me?
Yeah, I only have 20 minutes for the record. So yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get to it.
No, that's good. No, keep cooking.
No, but listen. So it was prioritized. I follow Blood, but I'm thinking Blood was like a gambler with fake followers because dude, all he do is promote gambling on his thing. I didn't know he was a rapper. I didn't know nothing. So people trying to say I'm cloud chasing, whatever the case may be. No, that's not the case. He came back 2 days later with Yella. When I pulled up, he was there. We were already drinking. I was already drinking. Everybody know I be getting drunk. I can't socialize, not drunk. Boom, we're drinking. I was already.
Y'all hear that, right? How she expect to be a podcaster if she's saying she can't socialize without being drunk? Come on now. You can't socialize without being drunk? Come on. How do you expect to get anywhere in this game? you ain't going to be able to function to do the business. You can't do the business drunk all the time. What is she saying? You can't do the business and be drunk all the time. You can't socialize without being drunk. Come on now. You got to grow up. You really got to relax. You got to relax. You doing too much. Straight up. You doing too much now. You got to relax. Oh, man. Smash that like button. Let's get the likes up. Hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all that rock with SBGB TV. Facts.
When we leave, I couldn't drive because I was too drunk and I didn't want to, like, you feel me, risk getting a DUI. We in Nevada, we in Las Vegas. So at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, somebody got to drive. And the plan was to go out with Yella, and Skinny was with Yella, so I'm like, fuck it. And then I'm like, who got their license? Skinny said he had his license. Boom. We end up going out. Skinny pulls up to like a gas station or a store. He pulls up to a store and he pulls money off of his car and he gives Yella some money. But then says he gave Yella the money. So when we pulled up to the club, we were supposed to take Yella to this club. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't under that pressure.
Yellow pimple.
No,
This is so much detail.
Listen, I wasn't supposed to take. Yella wasn't supposed to get dropped off by himself. We was all supposed to go to the club, but he went to the store to give Yella $100 to basically like to dip off and just leave me with him by myself. And if I'm lying, I'm fine. That's a fact. He gave Yella $100. To make Yella leave that night. Yella and Skinny ended up getting into it that night because Yella was telling Skinny he ain't no hoe. You're not finna try to bribe me into like leaving. You feel me? Like we all supposed to be like going out to the club, whatever. Like you on some weird shit. So boom. All this shit happened. Skinny and Yella end up getting into it. I'm still with Skinny though because Yella end up going to the club. Somehow we back and forth. We end up at Skinny house. We end up at Skinny house. Everything, we end up walking inside. I remember walking around. This nigga had cameras all throughout his house. So there's cameras all throughout his house. Let me tell y'all something. I talk too much shit on the internet for me to even be sloppy like that. The nigga had too much cameras for me to even, like, come on now. Now,
hold up. You talk too much shit on the internet to be sloppy like that, but you got obliterated. You got lit, drunk, out of your mind. And you saying this happened, but you talk too much shit to not be on point? Hold up, man. Come on, man. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. You looking bad. I ain't even gonna hold you. You looking bad. It's like these people, they do a lot of lying too, man. Straight up, she talking so fast. She talking real fast. Maybe she didn't understand what she just said. Because, hold up. You got that drunk and you saying you passed out and you ain't know what's going on. But then you saying you talk too much shit on the internet not to be like on point. Hold up, man. Make it make sense, man. Straight up. Oh, man. And that's what I think. I definitely, from listening to her talk, feel like she's ashamed of what she did. They got it on video. They sending the video back and forth to each other. And she's ashamed that she was that drunk that she got humped on camera. It's on camera. She don't want the video to get out. Straight up. She don't want the video to get out to the world. And this is what I'm taking from this. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
I ain't gonna lie. I was drunk. I was probably like a little flirtatious. Everybody know how I am when I'm drunk, whatever the case may be. I'll be honest. I was drunk. I take accountability for that. But it was a time where I blacked out. You feel me? So Skinny's trying to send footage of like me walking around, like holding up my phone. I have those same videos of me walking around his house in my Snapchat. So you're not proving no point there. I want to see what led up. I want to see from when I walked in all the way until I walked out of your house. I woke up the next morning with my bra unstrapped. When my bra was unstrapped, I was like, what the fuck? And I jumped up hella fast and I'm like, what time is it? And I was like, I gotta go. And I rushed out. I was still hella drunk because I was hungover. I was hella drunk. I blacked out. Don't even remember the rest of the fucking night after me walking around doing the videos. So boom, I caught a nigga back and I'm like, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember nothing that happened that night. He like, oh, you making me feel weird. And so he ends up calling me back like, look, I'm throwing a barbecue for you. You can come over here. You know, I'm gonna spend time with you with your whoop. So I made it seem like I was gonna pull up, end up not pulling in. So I end up texting the nigga like, I'm not gonna lie, I got all the messages. I end up texting the nigga like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like you took advantage of the situation. I was hella drunk. I don't remember what happened. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna take accountability for being drunk, but you gotta take accountability for you knowing that I was drunk and you kind of like, you know, acting on because he was a fan. He knew me.
Hold up. She said, I take accountability because I got drunk, but you got to take accountability that you knew I was drunk. Why are you getting drunk in front of these men like this? Let's start there. Why are you getting drunk in front of these men when you supposed to be there doing a podcast? You supposed to be there doing content. Why are you trying to get so drunk? You couldn't just take a little sip? You got to get drunk out of your mind? Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. This going to end up bad. Straight up. This is going to end up bad. Straight up. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
No jumper. The nigga knew me from the very beginning. I never knew who the fuck he was, so the nigga been knew who I was. So his whole, if he didn't have malicious intent that whole night, why did you pay Yella $100 to leave that night? Why did you get into it with Yella? Why did you drive me back to your house instead of just saying like, all right, look, boom, you feel me? I'm gonna take you over here to the content house. I'm gonna Uber back. His whole intentions was to do what he did that night, and then he's so scared. He telling everybody he finna kill himself, X, Y, and Z. Yeah. Oh, can you call Jaleec and tell her I'm on her side? But the whole time he's sending shit to 607 Hunk. This 607 Hunk is a liar. He's mad because I quit his platform, and then he's like, oh, you made me feel some type of way. Then he's like, if you don't come back here by 6 p.m., you're gonna force my hand. I'll make it to where you'll never come outside. This and that. I'm gonna drop the tape. Well, if you have the tape, that's against the law. He committed a...
Y'all hear that, right? That's why she went to the police. They told her they was going to drop the tape. And this is what I keep telling the people. You cannot try to embarrass these women. You cannot try to embarrass these women. That shit will backfire. You telling the girl you going to drop the tape on her. What you think she was going to do? What do you think she was going to do? And you telling her you going to drop the tape on her. Well, if these niggas had brains, they would be dangerous.
Another crime. I did file a report that's sexual assault because I was intoxicated. No, a woman that's intoxicated that blacks out under it's law. If I'm drunk as fuck, I black out and I'm intoxicated, nigga. And I don't know what the fuck happened. I cannot get consensual consent. So yes, I filed a police report and I went to the hospital. Right after that, had to go get the full little kit because on my mama, I don't know if the nigga used a condom or not. Nigga, on my mama, you's a weirdo. You been a weirdo. The nigga now he chasing me all around, trying to get me to contact him. This and that. Brother, I don't have nothing to talk to you about. Brother, you's a weirdo. Brother, I'm gonna keep it 100. Ain't no real nigga gonna be drunk around me that don't even know me and push up on me. A real nigga gonna be like, all right, look, you fall asleep on the couch, or here I'm gonna give you a water bottle, or here I'm gonna drop you off here and I'm gonna Uber here. I done been around niggas drunk. I done been around DC drunk. Nothing happened. I done been around AOF Nino drunk, nothing happened. I done been around niggas where I was drunk as fuck and nothing happened. Blood is...
Why do you keep going around these niggas drunk? Why? Why? Every man is not the same. You can't categorize every guy you meet the same. You keep going around these niggas. There is predators in this world. Not saying that the nigga's a predator, which I don't know, but there are predators in this world. Why are you keep doing the same exact thing, expecting nothing to happen? Yeah, she gotta relax. She gotta relax. They told her they was gonna put this tape out. And she said, I'm going to the police.
Weirdo, he's thirsty for pussy. That's just what it is. And he did it. I didn't break blood. I didn't whatever. I might have been drunk, but that nigga's a fucking weirdo, bro. He's a weirdo. And on my mama, I will have my damn motherfucking course. So everything he's sending to us, I hope he got ready for the detectives because they're gonna come. And when they finally do come and they look into this shit, I need everything to make sense because everybody's gonna be subpoenaed to court. I don't give a fuck, and I try so hard to keep this under the radar. The 607 got mad that I caught his fucking platform, so now he wanted to take it to the fucking internet. And that's what the fuck happened.
Okay, how do you react to the video that Unc posted that he purports as you basically denying that Skinny did anything wrong?
No, I denied because they were saying I was saying I got raped. I kept saying I never said I got raped. I said I got taken advantage of. That is considered sexual assault. When you don't remember,
if this goes to court, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a rape charge, right?
No, it ain't.
So that's what the detective said. The detective did say that if you were intoxicated and you didn't get consent, even though it's sexual assault, we look at it as rape. I said, I wouldn't say it's rape because I was drunk and I'm going to take accountability. I was drunk. But so basically, like, they got to do their investigation. Skinny got cameras all throughout his house. So if there was nothing wrong, if he didn't do anything out of pocket, I have pictures of my, of the shoes that I was wearing. They were scraped all on the side. It was brand new shoes. They were scraped on the side. I got pictures of them. I got bruises on my legs. I have everything. I have proof of everything. So Skinny got proof, and he's innocent. And it really, like, he really felt like I wasn't drunk or whatever the case may be. If there's nowhere in the video where I done passed out, this nigga fucking me while I'm passed out, or none of that, the nigga, he can present that to the detectives. Why are you sending shit to us? That's illegal. That's another crime within itself because you can't record somebody without their consent. And on top of that, can't send out video without their consent. That's another crime. And that's what the detective was saying when I followed up with the detective today. They said, dude is just racking up charges. If he really innocent, but why would he be sending out the video without consent? All of that shit is illegal. Unc ain't doing nothing but digging a deeper hole for Skinny. And Unc needs to shut the fuck up because this is an open investigation. Let the police do their job. Straight up. Like, Unc's mad because I didn't want to come back to his platform. So he threatened me. He told me I had until 6 p.m. to come make peace with him. I said, nigga, do what you do, nigga. Straight up.
Wait,
nigga went on one again.
I agree with you that it seems like they're making a lot of missteps in terms of how he's handling this publicly. Because even just saying that, that he fired you because of fucking sexual assault allegations is pretty out there.
The messages, Adam, I'm gonna send you the messages where I quit, and the nigga, I'm gonna show you the messages where he told me to come by 6 p.m. Adam, I'm gonna send you everything.
Wait, but. Oh, okay.
What that
okay, just a side note, because I have to leave in 10 minutes, and I just want to address this. You said he's 50, and you said he has a girlfriend they started dating when she was 15?
Okay, so remember when he said my daughter was the police, she's this and she's that? So one day my daughter walked in, so the kids always come me to his house because, I don't be doing nothing. So the kids come me to his house. It's not like how your infrastructure is, how it's more professional. It's out of his house,
right,
which is hella good.
So why did you go to his platform? You see how, she's trying to big up Adam's platform and what Adam got going on. Why did you leave where you started at to go over here if Adam's platform was so on point and his platform wasn't? Come on now. Hey, listen. It's just a lot of negative energy surrounded around Whack 100 and whoever he deals with. It's a lot of negative energy. Straight up.
So the kids was
content house.
As soon as my kids walked in, he snatched my daughter's iPad out of her hand. And I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, they can't have electronics. I got cameras and the fire detectors. She was recording everything. She posted it to social media. I said, my daughter doesn't have social media. And I'm looking and I'm like, I know for a fact my daughter didn't record you and your girlfriend arguing.
Isn't your daughter like 8?
Yes.
She's 8 years old, yes. So basically, his girlfriend, he was trying to kick his girlfriend out one night when we came. And when he tried to kick his girlfriend out, she said, before I leave this bitch, I'm going to let everybody know that you're a pedophile. You've been fucking with me since I was 15 and I'm 24. You're a pedophile, you're 50, you over 50. And I'm looking at it, but I'm just like brushing it off. So I ended up because he called the police on the girl to try to get the girl escorted out, right? And so I drive the girl to the store. And I'm like, you feel me? Like, it's just better because he called the police. The police came and everything, but I drove her away from his house. So I'm like, you don't want to go to jail. You feel me? And then she was like, I'm not going to lie. He been fucking with me since I was a teenager, since I was 15. Whoop. I met him when he had a phone store in St. Louis. And now he's trying to kick me out after I helped him build this shit. Like, this nigga ruined my whole life. I'm not leaving. He going to have to give me some money. This is what the girl's saying. You feel me? So then he ends up, I come back and he tells Red Hat, like, I think Jaleec was doing her journalist work because why would she take the girl and leave after she said the shit that she said that me being a pedophile? So that's why when Up came back on with me, him, and Red Hat, he tried to address subliminally what the bitch was saying, but he didn't really address it. So it's like everything's documented. That nigga is a pedophile. Blood. That nigga, the bitch he fucking right now is 24 years old. He been fucking with that bitch since he was 15. That nigga over 50, nigga, and I could bang it. Tell that nigga, hey, if I'm lying, I'm flying. That nigga's a pedophile. That's why he trying to justify everything, and he mad that I quit his shit. Then told me he made me. Nigga delusional, he a false prophet, nigga.
Hey, yo. Wack took Jaleec over there to 6070, right? And y'all remember what I said a couple months ago. Y'all remember what I said? I said 6070 shit is gonna go down dealing with Wack. Shit gonna go the opposite direction dealing with Wack. Think about this shit. Everybody connected to Wicked 100 is always a disaster. He sent Jaleec over there, and look what Jaleec doing. She was a disaster at No Jumper. Now she's a disaster. 607 Unks podcast. I'm just being real. Straight up. Like, come on now. You gotta relax, Jaleec. You really gotta relax. You doing too much. Straight up. I'm like, I wouldn't deal with her. I wouldn't deal with her. No. I wouldn't deal with her. I don't want nothing to do with none of that shit. No. But this what happens. When you think you doing something, because 607 thought he was doing something by getting Jaleec over there. This what happens. You think you doing something, and it really be bad for you. Wicked 100 brought her over there. And we all know 607 is signed to a management deal with Wack. He let Wack talk him into signing a management deal, man. Shit about to go bad for him. It's about to go bad now.
I could bang that. What is you talking about? Nigga, you ain't no profit, bitch. You delusional, bitch. What is you talking about? Nigga, you ain't on shit. And like I said, it's an open, active investigation. You talking too much. Shut up and let the police do their job, nigga.
Wow.
She finna put a kill squad in the streets.
Dang how that works.
Yeah, I said that, but I'm gonna let you do your one thing. You feel me? And y'all gonna run the content. Go ahead and run the content, because 607 Unc is a daddy. He don't know how to fuck this shit work with his dumb ass.
Wait, but so do you think, okay, you don't know what the results of the rape kit were?
She got fucked.
What do you mean the results of the rape kit?
Do you know what the results were, or does that take a while to get?
No, so the thing is, I went to the hospital and I reported that I was sexually assaulted because I blacked out. I don't know what happened, and I need to get the full kit. So in Nevada, you don't get the rape kit right then and there. You have to file a police report first, and then you have to take the police report to wherever they refer you to, and then you have to get the rape kit. You have to perform the rape kit. So in Nevada, they only give you a certain amount of days. When I went and reported it, it was like a couple of days later. So it was already too late for me to get the rape kit. Well, not the rape kit. It was too late for me to like go and get the full examination. So they took note of it at the hospital. So they give you like some antibiotics just in case you might have contracted an STD if you didn't use protection. So they gave me all of that. They referred me to like a clinic to where they can like deal with like, you know, just me being a victim of this situation. That's what they did. But I ended up calling my psychiatrist and letting my psychiatrist know everything that was going on. And this is what I've been dealing with the past month. I've been really in and out of a depressive state the past month. And that's why I chose to fall back on this platform, because they've been using what I've been going through behind the scenes and trying to push the content so bad. But they don't even know I'm taking legal action. Straight up. And that's
You hear that, right? She's been going to the therapist, psychiatrist, said that she's depressed. This situation right here has drawn her into a state of depression. And guess what? She's blaming 607 as well. They over there running the content. They talking about me and they doing this, doing that. Oh, yeah. She definitely about to sue 607. Tony Busby might jump on this shit. You hear me? Shit getting crazy. Oh, it's looking messy. Oh, it's looking messy. It's looking real messy. 607 allowed Wack to bring Jaleec to him, and look what it caused. Look what it caused him. Look what it caused. What did I say? Y'all know what I said. Y'all know what I said. Messing around with Wack is going to be all bad for him.
what happened. You feel me?
Wow.
But it's a police report. Why they keep saying, oh, file a police report? It's a police report.
Take them so long.
Let the police do their job. Skinny's still trying to contact me. He got Yellow calling me every fucking second. Like, tell Jaleec I'm on her side. Tell Jaleec. Bro, I had to change my number. Blood kept calling and texting me, bro. You's a weirdo. Nigga, I look at you like a predator, nigga. You're a weirdo. I would never fuck with no type of nigga like you. And I would have never even been in your circumference if I was drunk, nigga. And if you didn't pay Yellow that $100, you know shit would have never went like that. So I'm not gonna blame Yellow, but I do blame Yellow for even accepting the $100 because I feel like he sold me to Blood for $100. That's how I feel.
Sold her.
I mean,
She said she feel like Yella sold her for a honcho. For a honcho. Hundo. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. She don't want to take no accountability. I ain't feeling that. She ain't taking no accountability. I'm just being real. From what I see, she figured out they had her on video. They start trying to blackmail her. And she went to this result. Fuck it. I'm going to go do this. Y'all want to play? Let's play. Shit done got messy.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, bro. Yella said that was the first. Yella told her to come with me. And then I told you, right? He's like, yeah, but I wanted to go party with the white people. That's what I heard. They already had a conversation about this. So she was conscious and left foot skinny. This all on the internet.
Skinny? No, what are you talking about? Skinny?
It's on the internet.
What are you talking about? I mean, Munchie B, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Oh, my mama, I'm tired of your bitch ass, nigga. Shut up, bitch. Stop playing with me, bitch. Straight up, bitch. Fuck is you talking about, Munchie? Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Now she want to go at Munchie B because he's saying what he sees and how he feels. She put herself in this situation. Come on now. You gotta relax, Jaleec. You really gotta relax.
Jeez.
Tired as blind. Listen. Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Tell
Hey,
Munchie B.
it's fucking
Tell
Karen.
Munchie B to stop speaking on me. And if he gonna try to justify it,
Bitch, you talked about your allegations on the internet.
hey,
Bro, hey, hold on. Nigga Yella said, I said come with me. You don't want to come. And you left, you said, yeah, you right. Yeah, I want to go party with the white people. Nigga, you got a pussy up, you was drunk. Nigga, didn't nobody take that little crystal meth pussy. The fuck you talking about? Didn't nobody take the crystal meth girl? Hey, bro, you're lying. Bro, the parties would have been came already. What you mean? What you talking about? A rape kit, if it's by force, bro, you opened your legs and you just don't remember. You drinking too much Taka vodka, bitch. Shut the fuck up. It's about Nevada. Nigga, Nevada, they got zero tolerance on drugs out there. And you be on crystal meth. You going to the pen, bitch. Shut up. Shut up, bitch. Shut up. All right, hey, look. Hey, if it's house so ghetto, why'd you taking your kids there? If the house so ghetto, why'd you taking your kids over there? If the house so ghetto, why you taking your kids over there?
Makes a lot of
Why the
sense.
fuck you bringing your kids to No Jumper hungry and shit? Eating up Tam strawberries. No, the strawberries and the mangoes. Tam took the blame for her kids eating up all the mangoes.
What the fuck just happened?
No, man, I ain't that
Jesus.
bitch. I'm a motherfucking victim, bro. Hey, hold on. Getting faded and don't remember.
It's probably not gonna look good.
Can I ask you a question? Can we just say Crystal
Man, bro. She's on the thing with the boy Yella and said, like, bro, they talking about it.
I just want to explain to anybody else who's watching this that maybe isn't like clued into some of the current No Jumper lore. Jaleec and Munchie B have pre-existing
No, that's a
issues
DA
with each
reject.
other, which explain, at least in part, why he just went off on her like that while
bro.
she was talking about her rape allegations.
Hey, bro, she's
Hey, hold the beat
This wasn't just random.
I love
listen,
both you guys.
listen.
I love y'all both.
Ain't no investigation. The police gonna come grab you, then investigate. You go sit in jail while they figure it out. That ain't how that work.
Well, they might have just not arrested
No, that
him
ain't how
yet,
that
right?
work, bro. I'm a career criminal. Well, used to be. That's not how that work. Nigga, like, oh, they said grape. Like, nigga, they gonna come get you. Nigga, ain't go.
Either it is or it isn't.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on. I want to ask a question.
So it's a time span, but
They in Nevada, remember.
RAPE. That's emergency. That ain't no. Oh, we gonna wait, bro. We want to know if it's by force.
Yeah, if you feel that way, you
If
should
he
go
tore
immediately.
anything,
Yeah,
like
if you want to have a good
like
chat.
if it's any bruising around
That's
the vaginal area, bro, that's a motherfucking lie, bro.
Can I-
Bro, no, I don't, bro, because somebody got to protect men. We can't, bro. If I wake up drunk and it's a big bitch next to me, and I'm like, oh, I fucked up. But this bitch could lie because she done gave some pussy to somebody she thought was an A-list rapper and he a D-list whatever.
Can I ask a quick question? Can I interject? Can
No, I have to leave. But also, I'd just like to say,
Hey yo, Munchie B said she woke up, thought she was with an A-list rapper, but was with a D-list rapper, and she upset. Hey, listen, let me know in the comments, right, what y'all think about this. Do y'all think that she's upset because they got her on tape? Or do y'all think she really was a victim? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think she's upset because she's on tape and they might expose her. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all feel like she was victimized. Yeah, let me know. Straight up. Just keep it a buck. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let me know how y'all feel about this joint, man. Yeah. This is wild. You know. Let me know, man. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she's upset about this tape, man. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she a victim. You know, on some real shit. Yeah. Be honest. You know what I mean? Be honest how you feel. Straight up. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Yeah, because it's wild. I'm gonna put what I think in there for mine. You know what I'm saying? Let me put mine in there. Y'all know I like to participate too. You know what I'm saying? Let me put mine in there. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Yeah. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean? You know, she could be a victim in a situation. I just think when they start telling her they had her on tape, that she had to come back to 607 Unc's platform, that they was going to put the tape out there. I feel like that's when she like, I'm going this way with it. Yeah. Hey, y'all want to play? Yeah. This is why you can't be trying to embarrass them women. Straight up. You can't be trying to embarrass them women, because if it's true or if it's not true, this shit can get messy. You know what I'm saying? It can get messy. Now, it's a situation that you don't want that on your jacket. You don't want that on your jacket. You do not want that on your jacket. All over social media with that one is bad. Yeah. You know, people don't want to be connected with that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that can happen, but people don't want to be connected with nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be trying to embarrass them. You know, that shit crazy. Now, she called back, and I'm going to let y'all hear that. You know what I mean? She called back. I'm going to let y'all hear that. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. You know, shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. Make sure y'all share the live. Appreciate all of y'all that be rocking with the channel. You know what I mean? She called back. Let's get to it. Hold up. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all, man. Yeah, shout out to all y'all. She called back. Let's get her back on there. Let's get her back on there. Smash that like button, y'all. If you ain't hit the like button yet, man, hit the like button. Support the channel. You know I appreciate y'all. You hear me? Yeah. This should be really a lesson for her as well, that she can't be getting drunk like that. You know, I don't know if she's going to learn from this situation or she thinks she can do it better next time. But she need to understand that this right here ain't the way. This ain't the way. You know, this ain't the way. If you going to come into this space, you got to treat it like business. This ain't business, you know? And when it comes to shit like this, right? I don't think this is a play. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen somebody in the chat say, oh, this a play. I don't think this a play. Nah, I don't think this a play. Now, I think that she don't like the way that they handling it, but I don't think this is a play. You know what I'm saying? This ain't something you play with. Them type of allegations. You know what I'm saying? That ain't something you play with for content. That's beyond, you know, a play shit. Nah, hell no. You know, and I think that she's very embarrassed about what she did. You know, they discussing her. They got her on tape. You know how that go. You know how that go. They got you on tape and they drop that shit out there on Twitter. It's out there. So she trying to get in front of this shit. Yeah, because on Twitter, you can drop that tape out there, no problem. They won't take it down. You know what I'm saying? Nudity is allowed. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all, man. Let's get into when she called back. Shout out to all y'all.
I don't even know who he is. But you put off with him when you're in your right mind.
Hello?
Jaleec, what up? It's Lush.
Yeah, Liz.
What's going on? So, is there anything more that you feel like you wanted to say that you didn't get a chance to say?
No, I mean, it is what it is. This is why, let me tell you something about, like, women in the entertainment business. A lot of women are scared to even tell their story because there's so many men trying to justify what somebody did that is not okay. That was not okay, okay? And I spent the past month, literally, the past month, I didn't address nothing publicly. I didn't say anything publicly.
So this happened over a month ago?
This happened over a month ago. I don't know. And I'm telling you guys, like, I never addressed this, even when they was running the content and Flacco called and Wack was saying what he was saying. Bro, do you know everybody had me scared?
Y'all hear the cry and then the straighten it up real fast, right? Y'all hear that, right?
To even talk about it because they said my career was going to be ruined and that
What career?
my career was going to be ruined if I said anything. And it's just, I'm trying so hard to not talk about this publicly, and you guys are sitting here on a panel full of men, the same panel full of men that have constantly disrespected me, degraded me as a woman, paying me to be this hoe, and I've never fucked anybody in no jumper. And if I tell you guys this shit happened to me, and you guys are telling me it's a lie, this is exactly why I didn't want to say anything. And I tried to
You asked me that I want to fuck.
We don't.
making it seem like I'm the liar.
No. Adam and myself, and I'm pretty sure Doughboy, all adamantly don't believe that.
You guys are fucking weirdos.
Shut up.
Like, to be honest with you, like half of us don't feel that way, and like, and no one.
He's sitting there because he doesn't like me, or because he doesn't like me. Put your fucking feelings to the side for 2.5 seconds.
No.
You fucking moron. And think about if your daughter came to you and said, Dad, I blacked out and I don't know what the fuck happened to me. I don't know what to do. Like, I just want this. I just want to let it go. I just don't want to think about it.
I'll get to the bottom of it.
Telling your daughter you need to report this, and you're like, but I was drunk. It's my fault. It's my fault. And you're putting the blame on yourself. And then as time starts to pass on and more information starts revealing itself, and then you find out that one of the girls that assaulted your daughter's friends were paid $100 to leave that night so that person and your daughter could be alone.
So at that moment, like people really keep asking about this. Like at that moment that you were just talking about, did you have the option to just dip with Yella? Was he telling you like, come with me, blah, 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 or what did that look like exactly?
So yes, I had the option to leave with Yella, yes. But Yella was in the passenger seat and I was in the back seat. I wasn't even driving. I was so drunk, I was in the back seat. And I remember saying, I want to go with Yella. Like, Yella, come on, let's go inside the club. Yella didn't say anything because I was unaware that Skinny had already gave Yella the $100. So when Skinny got the yelling and being all irate and mad, like, why would you go to this ghetto ass shit? I'm trying to bring you around this. I want you to come over here, like, so I can introduce you to these people. Or you could come party with, like, rich people. Why are you trying to be with the ghetto people?
Why would Yella accept $100 to not kick it though? That's like a really like strange little exchange right there, no?
So when me and Yella was talking about it, Yella said like, Jaleec, you don't remember when he went inside? I don't remember where he went out. But I guess he said when he went inside somewhere, it was another place he stopped at. I don't know. He said that when he went inside of that place, he told me like, Jaleec, fuck what he talking about. Come with me. Just come with me. I said, Yella, I don't remember you saying that. People keep saying, oh, if you can remember that part of the night. I remember that part of the night because it got so hostile in the car that it was like Yella, the way that he was acting, the way that Skinny was acting, I was just like in the backseat, like, what the fuck is going on? Like even though I was drunk as fuck, like I remember that because it was like, it was so hostile. It was a hostile situation. Just like I remember me walking into his house. I remember certain parts of that night. I'm not saying that I wasn't drunk and that I wasn't in and out. Like yes, I remember bits and pieces of that night. I remember things leading up to that. I remember things like in between that. I remember me walking inside of his house. What I'm saying is, after a certain point, when I was in his living room, I blacked out. Next thing you know, I woke up to him talking on the phone. And when he was talking on the phone, I jumped up and I was like, "Oh my God, what time is?" And my bra was unstrapped, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I hurried up and I ran out the house. I didn't run. I hurried up and I went outside the house. He followed me.
I thought you didn't have no car though.
And then he called me, and I was like, driving, and I was like still hungover. What I'm saying is, I was still hungover driving. The nigga calls me, and he's like, I want to throw a barbecue for you. I'm throwing a barbecue for you, blah, blah, blah. I kind of felt like he already kind of felt like some weird shit happened, but he was trying to justify whatever happened.
She said she didn't drive it.
What is this? The 607 keeps saying that like he was in love with you or whatever. Like, was this like an ongoing thing? He trying to pop at you and because I'm a little confused about that part right there.
I didn't know who Skinny was. I guess Skinny knew who I was from No Jumper. A lot of people know me from No Jumper. A lot of guys are infatuated with me, finally see me in the flesh. I didn't, Skinny was one of those guys. Yes, he was persistent for 2 days straight of trying to be around me. Yes, that happened.
Okay. But it wasn't more noticeable than that.
So if this guy was very persistent trying to be around you, and you know he's trying to holler at you, why are you getting drunk around this man to the point that you feel like you don't remember nothing? You gotta relax. You really gotta relax. You doing too much, Jaleec. You gotta relax.
Average dude trying to just pop at you and try to hit it, because the way it's being described is he's being
infatuation.
Yeah, there's an infatuation there.
I'm not gonna lie, it was good, and that's what makes it even more weird. He had malicious intent because he knew he had to get me by myself. He knew he had to get me drunk. Bro, we were off 3 liquors that night. We were off a 50 Hennessy.
He was trying to flatten the Cuban sandwich.
We were off of, it's not funny, Les.
Sorry.
We were off of Don Julio, we were off the 50 Hennessy, we were off
to the next person.
So it's I was intoxicated. I'm telling you, if I would...
Hold up. Come on, man. You drunk all this liquor with some guys, and you thought that they wasn't going to want to hump you? You knew what it was. Come on now, Jaleec. You knew what it was. You gotta relax, man. You really gotta relax. You gotta relax.
As many times as I've been drunk at No Jumper, bro, I know how to dip and leave.
Where you
no, this is and we've all said you've never done anything crazy over here, bro. I've even kicked it with you out. You didn't do nothing crazy. You feel me? I'll say that multiple times.
This night, just something crazy happened with a nigga that's overly infatuated with me.
Man, I mean,
because he knew he couldn't do it any other time. Why'd you have to pay your partner $100 to leave? If you felt confident in getting the pussy,
she'll know she already said on the internet. That's the funny part.
I've never had one of my friends do that. Be like, yo, here's $100 if you yo, she's not. Yeah, that's an interesting strategy.
Yeah. That's
I'm not gonna, and I don't want to just jump. I'm just really trying not to jump out in the window and speak on a situation that don't involve me. That's all. You feel me?
Listen, what I'm gonna say is, you guys, I get it. It's a lot of women that come forward, but listen, this shit happened a month ago. I never said nothing on my platforms. I subliminally talked about it because yes, I was drunk. I take accountability for that. I'm not taking that away. I was drunk and I knew I was past my limit. Yes, I take full accountability. But what you guys are not gonna do is justify the fact that this man took advantage of me and he knew that I was not interested in him.
Them two things can be true.
It's a million niggas I be all around and I be throwing myself at, flirting with, touching this.
Stop it.
That don't mean fuck me while I'm passed out. That's weird.
And look, I would never.
I'm passed out, nigga. You fucked me while I was.
No, that's in
Who said she was passed out?
Yeah, and that's insane. I would never. I would never victim blame, especially.
You're weird. You can't show parts of where I'm still kind of up, but if I'm falling over, leaning over, you gotta drag me into your room or carry me inside of your room because we were in your living room. How did I wake up in your bed? Yella said that the video 607 Auntie Yella said that the video that they seen of me was in his bed. Before I blacked out, we were in his living room.
You walk.
So make it make sense. And then why did I have scuffs on my motherfucking, on my boots, my brand new motherfucking boots? Like, I didn't fall. I don't even remember falling that night because I was in the car most of the time. Every time I got out, Skinny was holding me up. He was holding me up, holding my arm, holding my hand. He was holding me up.
Hey, what she saying
Bro,
like
that's what I'm
consistent,
saying.
bro. You,
So how did
So he was holding your hand. Y'all was kicking it to that extent. And you didn't think he wanted to hump you? Yo. Hey, Jaleec, you gotta relax. Hey, yo. You really gotta relax.
I get from the living room to your room? So like I said, it's an open investigation. All he has to do is whatever he's showing to Yella and I ain't seen none of the videos besides the one that he sent me while I was walking around holding up my phone. I got them same videos in my Snapchat, nigga. Ain't nobody denying the thing. I think I see it in my Snapchat the whole next day. What are you talking about, nigga? How did I get from your living room to your room, bro?
You
Why
walk.
are you not... This is why I'm saying this is why I had to make a police report, because now you're playing and it's like, well, shit, some weird shit happened. And the fact that I found out that you paid Yella $100 to leave that night, you have malicious intent.
So what was the deal with the R word kit? You were like unable to get it because you had to like have chart.
So listen,
How does that?
in Las Vegas, you have a certain time frame to like. So when you go to the hospital and you report, I didn't report a rape because even then I was still like kind of indecisive in regards to what really transpired. I just know that I blacked out and I wanted to get whatever happened. Like I wanted them to like test me for everything. Like, do I got any STDs? Did he give me HIV? Did he give me herpes? Like, I had them test me for everything. I told them everything that happened. I said I blacked out. I don't know what happened. These niggas was off drugs, on top of alcohol. So you feel me? I don't really know what happened. So I just want to secure myself because I don't want to end up having some shit that, you feel me, it might be stuck with me forever because this nigga, like, I don't know what type of time this nigga is on. I'm letting the hospital know this. They said we can't perform a rape kit here because the lady that usually does it, she passed away. So now we have to send a referral. If I'm lying, I'm flying, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? They would have to send a referral. I would have to make a police report, go to the place where they refer me to with the police report, and then they would perform the fucking.
Seems like a pretty arduous task to report an R word in Vegas. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, watch out there, guys.
Listen, I'm not saying. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was drunk, so this keeps saying I wouldn't say it was rape because I was drunk. So
what
no
are we
telling.
talking
Okay,
about?
I might have been throwing myself on blood, whatever the case may be. What I'm saying is, at a point in time.
Hold up. So she's admitting that she was throwing herself on him. But whatever. Nah. You gotta relax, Jaleec. You really gotta relax.
During that night, I blacked out. Nigga, you probably was fucking me like a motherfucking dog while I was passed out, nigga.
Probably.
Nigga, we don't know what happened. You could have carried me into your bedroom, dragged me into your bedroom, nigga. We don't know what happened. So what I'm saying is you got cameras all throughout your house, nigga. Present the evidence, nigga. Straight up. Listen, if I fuck a nigga, I'll fuck a nigga. I'm not gonna do all the extracurricular shit. Like, nigga, I'm grown as fuck. Nigga, I done had one night stands. I done fucked with niggas. Like, what are you talking about? I done fucked with niggas. You feel me? I was just having fun with.
I mean, yeah, you've been very you candid and upfront about your sexual experiences, so I don't see you.
So what makes this situation different? Why does this situation bother me so bad? Because something happened that shouldn't have happened that isn't sitting right with me. Then why did he get so defensive? Why is he trying to plead his case to 607?
Well, it is a pretty serious allegation.
It's a serious allegation, so you're right. So I feel like this happened on my mama. Just present your evidence to the detective. Why did you run to LA? But now he see all the shit going on. This nigga get to LA. Why get to LA, nigga? Let's address this. I text Jaleec today and I said, nigga, oh my mama, let's go straight to the detectives, nigga. He got footage all throughout his house, nigga. Let's settle this shit. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not gonna keep playing with niggas. Like, it don't, bro.
Hey, tell her she ain't gonna never be able to podcast.
Nigga, it don't got nothing to do, bro. Skinny is a nobody to me, bro. Bro, come on now. Like, what am I gaining from this? I feel like I'm not gaining anything.
He was almost signed to No Jumper Records in 2018.
I had no clue of that. No recollection.
Little lore for the people.
I didn't even know he was a rapper.
Give her to her straight,
I
dog.
thought he was a gambler with fake followers.
She ain't gonna be able to work nowhere.
Do you feel like because I know the biggest one of the fears and one of the things that was being held over your head was like, oh, this is going to negatively affect your career. Do you feel like as a result, this whole thing is going to negatively affect your career regardless?
I mean, I feel like with a lot of the hate that I get in the entertainment business and me being the only woman in my lane of work, doing what I'm doing and making the noise that I'm making, I feel like, yes, they were trying to threaten me with that. And that's what was making me scared too.
Delusion.
Like, damn, like, so then Unc was like doing weird shit too. And I'm like, is these niggas trying to blackmail me, extort me, bitch? I don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, I feel how I feel about the situation. I expressed that to Unc multiple times. Stop bringing this nigga around me. He wasn't even around me after that, but he kept coming to the platform. Mind you, Skinny was never on Unc's platform prior to that. He keep talking about he was his employee. You're lying, bitch. That nigga was never on your platform. That nigga was never there. You said he was not a part of your infrastructure or nothing that you had going on. That was your partner. When I told Unc what happened and how I felt, I told Unc first. I told Creep, because Creep is my manager. I told Creep. I told everybody that I felt like needed to know the situation, what happened. I didn't.
I'm surprised Creep didn't. Did Creep have anything to say to Skinny and Yella or anybody about this or Unc? Or because Creep don't be playing.
It was a whole lot of things that happened behind the scenes that people don't know. It was a lot of things. Yella.
Wax said he don't believe.
It was hella shit with me, Yella, Creep, fucking Flacco. It was hella shit, and I feel hella bad
Flacco,
now.
a predator
Flacco
himself.
and Creep was really looking out in my best interest. I thought I had the situation under control. You feel me? Like, I was like, okay. Like,
This is fucking insane.
I don't want this to hit the internet because I just don't want this to hit the internet. I was trying so hard. Next thing you know, shit's getting clipped. Yes, I was talking about shit on 607 platform, but it was bothering me. Like, it was bothering me. I never put a name on it. You feel me? Like, it was just bothering me. I vented to Creep about it. I vented to my psychiatrist about it. I talked to my best friends about it. Zay and Adriana, I talked to them about it. I talked to fucking Unc about it.
Flacco paid the fuck.
When all the shit hit the internet, he said he was going to control the narrative. And I'm like, how are you going to take control of this narrative? Because I quit. This is my second time quitting. The first time he said, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So I'm trusting that he going to control the narrative. Now Wack getting on the internet doing what he doing, and it's throwing me off. And I'm like, what is going on? Like,
we know when Wack did that, yeah, Wack went on No Jumper and started talking about her crazy. We remember that shit. He started talking about her crazy. We already knew he was going to turn on her, though. I been said that. We knew this. Because he turns on everybody.
I just want this shit to be on the internet.
Wax said
It seems like Unc is choosing like this full Skinny, like he feels like that's a more valuable asset, which is kind of.
But you know what's crazy? Skinny was never a part of his platform until after that happened. Why are you giving this nigga a mic now after it happened? That's what made me look at Unc like he was kind of.
That is a bit odd.
No, it ain't, bro.
I mean,
it's not true, then.
Even if it's, okay, after I can see, I can definitely see why.
I'm not saying that he raped me.
Definitely see, even if she's not claiming it's the R word or whatever,
right?
Like, despite this transpiring, her being like essentially Unc's protege or one of his main people that he was putting on to now, like, being sidelined and like the
y'all
dude
going
that
back
just,
to how he do his business versus.
I can understand Jaleec being like frustrated about that 1,000%, dude. Like objectively.
But I addressed us privately. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. I addressed him privately. I never took anything to the internet. Never, not one time. I'm not one of
Hey, how much mic time y'all giving this bitch, bro?
Yo, what's the deal with the bloody pad? Everybody keeps talking about this shit.
Bro, I was starting my period. That's how I wouldn't have had sex with him. Because I was starting my period that day. I didn't even shave or nothing. I said that on the live stream.
Right.
Bro, I know me.
You always got a fro.
And I got it. You feel me? I got a pad on. This and that. That's what I'm saying. Glenn got the full footage. Like, don't just show
Yeah, we'll see. DC
sections
will see.
Look, I'll say this: if he's like meticulously removing pads and all that, like if that's fucking dark, bro.
Well, they'll get the footage. It's on film. They'll get the footage. You said that it's on film, like he was up in there, like they should be able to subpoena that and shit and see how he was acting and
That's
shit.
what she's been saying.
Yeah. I know subpoena just show at him.
You're gonna get all of the footage. I said, well, and then they said they're gonna get all of the footage, and then I'm gonna have to testify in court.
What's the name of the detective?
Do you want to move forward? I said, yes, I do want to move forward. Let me tell you why. Because something happened, and I can't recollect what happened, and it's like I feel like my back is against the wall, and then it's like I was scared for so long. Everybody was making it seem like my career was gonna be ruined, but I'm like,
you don't have a career.
Once I started getting into the nigga past and what he he got going on. Like, brother,
This would never have ruined your career regardless. And like the fact that like
9 and
I would
607
like, don't ever allow somebody like, and I know it's easier said than done. And
saying that though, you guys gotta understand. A lot of people
No, I get it.
like me. And then it's like I'm the only female doing what I'm doing. I do a lot of exposing shit. I be covering people. I cover the news that people don't.
Very controversial.
I mean, I do what I do, so I get it. But it's like they were intimidating me with that. They were scaring me with that. Like, your career's gonna be wrong. You can't do this. You can't do that.
607 saved your life, bro. There's nobody fucking with
this shit, and y'all not. You guys are being insensitive about it.
I am not being insensitive at all. For the record, you know what I'm saying?
So then even to this day, till today, I had to change my number because Skinny kept calling me, texting me, doing hella weird shit. I'm telling bro, like, bro, this ain't that. Nigga, like, nigga, you're a weirdo. I'm telling bro, he's a weirdo. That shit would have never happened if I was sober. You knew what you was doing. You was moving with malicious intent.
I agree with that.
If I was clout chasing,
That's suspect.
If that's the case.
Because he said it would have never happened if I was. And your fucking decision making process is fucked up when you drunk.
I mean, look, Jaleec, ultimately, I just want to say I love you. I'm sorry that you're in distress and that you're dealing with this pain, whatever it is, like, you know, right or wrong, like you the homie, and that shit is fucked up that you're dealing with this distress. So, you know, I'm sorry that you're going through that. It's really difficult for me to make just a firm declaration or, you know, I don't want to invalidate your reality.
This is up to the court of law. Why are you making this into? That's why I didn't want this into content. You see what I'm saying? Why I'm mad?
You're lying, bitch. Hang up, bro.
Why is it on the internet and the police gotta deal with this? Let the police figure out what the fuck happened that night.
How did this come to public knowledge?
Because she talked about it with Yellow.
Because we was subliminally talking about punk shit, and I ain't gonna lie, that shit was bothering me. And I said, but it don't matter. He took advantage of the situation. I was talking about it indirectly, but directly on Unk's platform. Somehow, some way, somehow, a certain clipper, YouTuber clipper that's obsessed with no job.
Hey, Asha, how long ago did she go to the police?
Everything on the live stream that gets clipped. So that was already
that's crazy allegation.
Now everybody should also understand that when people have gone through traumatic things like
How
this,
long ago did
often
she go
like
to the police?
reacts in erratic ways, you know, as so some of her decision making might be impaired or might have been impaired.
How long ago did
And,
she go to the police?
Yeah, how long ago did you go to the Hudas?
Oh, the police been aware of this for like a couple of weeks now. Yeah, so it's
So it's like a couple weeks after like it transpired, like you went to the police, and that was like about and overall the incident is like a month ago.
I made a report. So basically, I told my psychiatrist. You feel me?
You jacking this shit up, bro.
Everything that was going on, I had to follow up and make a police report.
Where's Skinny at?
Made a police report. And when I made the police report, the detective said that they have to investigate. This is what I'm saying. Y'all made this content, and this is currently under investigation.
Actually, because she gave the name of the detective.
Well, she told Adam to run the content.
Everything to play out. Everybody wants to make it content because they need something
She
to
told
talk
him to
about.
run it.
Whoa.
Yeah, she told Adam to run the
This is a
content.
serious situation.
No, 1,000%. But to be fair, you know that we like this show right here. We would have never done that if you hadn't told Adam beforehand. Go ahead, make it. We never would have. You know what I mean? Like this.
No, Adam hit me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I said no. I never told Adam nothing. I told Adam hit
she just
me.
did
I knew
earlier.
what was going on, the direction it was going. Unc was already doing his little 1-2 on the internet. I already knew you guys were gonna make the content, so I'm like, fuck it. Like now the content's out there.
Actually, does she know the name
I'm
of the
gonna tell
detective?
my side of the story. I never told anybody to run the content besides Flacco. Yes, I told Flacco to run the content.
Okay.
So that
fucked up.
But like
making content.
Flacco, and I didn't even tell Flacco. I had somebody else to tell Flacco to run the content because Flacco was gonna run the content weeks ago, and I said no because this is like don't run the content. This is a serious situation, and this is what I don't want on the internet. People don't know when some shit is under investigation until motherfuckers is like shit is handled accordingly. You're not supposed to talk about nothing publicly. So it's like I was trying to prevent it from being content. But once I went on his rant on his Instagram, and motherfuckers start reacting, I said, Flacco, you might as well just react because you know the reality of the narrative. And you gonna be non-biased about the situation. So if you gonna run it, just run it because everybody's gonna run it. I said, no, Jumper's gonna run it.
Yeah, and so you like obviously you've been in this content space for long enough to know. Of course. At that point, it's finna get talked about.
Wait until the investigation is over. They finna run the content.
Right. I mean, especially once some content creator as big as Flacco runs with the story. Of course, it's like
It's out there.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, it was already spreading like wildfire. You feel me? So it's like, what's the? I done already took it to his platform. So it's like, fuck it. Y'all might as well all just run the content. But it's like, if y'all gonna run the content, y'all gotta at least understand.
She making shit worse than
He's lying. He's a manipulator. He's trying to get a hold of the narrative because the nigga's a weirdo. He mad because I quit. He's doing all of this because I quit. How are you mad because I quit and I felt disrespected, nigga? Now you giving this nigga a mic after I told you what transpired? It's like you being funny and you playing in my face. So because of that, I'm a fall down.
What's the exact reason? Did you quit because of this, or is there another reason why? Like, why exactly did you quit?
Because it is.
Okay.
Because of this situation. I had to quit. I had to fall back because they were trying to make content, but they thought I was dumb. Like I didn't know about that running shit. How do Wack know what happened? What the fuck happened? How do Wack know what happened? How was niggas reacting to certain parts of the clip? How did niggas even know to run certain content? Then when him and Yella did the little woo-wop, I knew that was finna happen because I came to his house and we all sat down and Unc told me that he been heard about Skinny and Skinny was known as doing this type of shit to females. Unc told me this out of his mouth. Straight up, this is on my dead granny ashes, bro. He told me out of his mouth, at his house, before him and Unc did that pre-record. I mean, him and Yella did that pre-record. He said Skinny is known for doing this to females. I'm not the first female, and I'm probably not gonna be the last female. And I said, that's weird. So Unc made it seem like Skinny wasn't gonna be around this night. He still had Skinny around.
Well, look, Jaleec, we, again, like, thank you for.
He was playing in my face. Listen, he was playing in my face, and y'all can. As much as y'all don't like me, and this is why
I love you.
I don't.
Now listen, this is why women don't come forward because it's too many men that make it seem like women, it's their fault or they got it. Like if I'm saying I take accountability for being drunk, when is Blood gonna take accountability for doing what he did while I was blacked out?
Well, we'll see. We're gonna get him on the phone. We'll see if he's.
I don't think she's taking accountability. She acting like she taking accountability. I don't see that. You shifting the blame.
Willing to take that accountability because honestly, I think that's a fair, solid point. Like legal ramifications aside, and I respect you for saying, you know what, hey, I was being flirty, I was doing so.
I was being flirtatious, I was being drunk. I'll give him that, but nigga, admit to the fact that you gave Yella $100 to leave that night.
So what? Did you want the honey?
Well,
admit that, nigga, I was drunk as fuck. Nigga, you got the full footage. Nigga, you got the full footage, and all I'm asking Skinny to do is, nigga, present that to the detectives. Nigga, give everything to the detectives so they can do a thorough investigation. Nigga, don't run to LA. Don't try to do this. Don't try to do that. Nigga, come forth, nigga, clear your name, nigga, or let's get to the bottom of this, because, nigga, something happened, or I feel like something happened, and if something didn't really happen, nigga, whatever the case may be, nigga, let the detectives and the police do their job. Nigga, why are we running to content creators and YouTubers like they're the court of law? Nigga, what is you talking about, nigga? Let's handle this like adults, nigga. And if you want to clear your name the right way. Don't clear your name through the media, nigga. I never went to the media, nigga. You gave us the shit.
Well, bitch, you want morals over money after this.
So once you did that, nigga, I had to come out, nigga, and tell my side of the story. Because you opened up that door, bro. I didn't open that door, nigga. You opened that door.
Hey, look, you got Skinny number yet?
yeah, we got Skinny. Okay, Jaleec, we really appreciate you. Much love, sis. And
Let's hear what he got to say.
No, hell no, he got.
All right, I'm about
he
to
had his own
talk
mic.
to you later.
She got her own mic.